Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before I get going, I show these trending stories with connections that are suspicious, showing that these stories are probably just pumped out by the numbers, right? Out of some computer in like some kind of lottery system, okay? These letters right here, they have numerical values attached to them. And I'll show you when I use the Gematrinator calculator here with the 4 base ciphers. We also look at important dates such as the date of the article, maybe the character's birthday, or certain dates associated with maybe some big performances by the characters that are trending. We notice other patterns as well. Maybe when we look at other trending stories, we're like, wait a minute, that's weird. Like Serena Williams here. Williams again starts with W, right? I just dropped the Dolly Parton breakdown. Her husband, Carl Dean, RIP'd, no cause of death. They met at the Wishy Washy laundromat, right? WW, and you get Williams here, another W. And just recently, the Washington Commanders acquired Deebo Samuel in a trade from the 49ers. Washington W. Now, notice the name William here. First off, Serena Williams joins ownership group of Toronto Tempo, the WNBA's first Canadian franchise. And I'm saying this stuff is all by the language. You see Williams right there, like William, right? Well, Jimmy Johnson is trending recently. Okay, look at his name, James William Johnson. William like Williams, right? And this other guy's trending, William Rodney McMullen. That's the Kroger chairman and CEO resigning, right? Right? But William, Serena Williams trending. It's all by the language. Notice Serena Williams is a former tennis player, okay? American former tennis player, right? Well, think about it. Tennis tempo. You see that right there? Toronto T tempo T tennis T. Okay? I mean, I'm telling you it's all with the language, right? Do you believe me yet? I mean, you don't have to believe. I'm showing you the facts. And you even get WNBA, Women's National Basketball Association, a W. Okay? You see that right there? So, I mean, you could just look at the title, maybe read a couple paragraphs in the article without even utilizing the calculator or the date calculator, the Gematrinator calculator, and you can show this stuff's just scripted somehow, some way, right? But let me read a little bit, and those are just icing on the cake for sure, right? And you hear the saying numbers don't lie. Well, I like to use those numbers just to add to it. Like, okay, what are the odds of all of this happening? And then the numbers line up as well, right? So she will partner with Larry Tannenbaum, chairman of Kilmer Sports Ventures, for the tempo. And it's not a coincidence. What? How convenient that we get another Canada story, right? Okay, as there's a lot of talk about Canada in the news. Remember the US beat Canada in the Four Nations face-off in hockey? And there's been all the talk about with politics, right? And like Canada becoming the 51st state or whatever that talk is. But Canada's all over. Remember Steph Curry's wife is out of Toronto, and her and Steph hosted the All-Star game, the WNBA, or excuse me, the NBA. And Steph won the MVP. What are the odds, right? Who else is from Toronto? Drake. Drake heavily trending with the Canada connection. Who else? Kyle Kuzma engaged to Winnie Harlow, right? Out of Canada. Okay, so it's obviously been in the works that there's this new Canadian franchise in the WNBA, right? And it's a Canadian franchise. So this stuff has already been laid out. Okay? It's coming out of it's a system. This is a system that we live in. All right? So I am thrilled to announce my ownership role in the first Canadian WNBA team, the Toronto Tempo. Said Williams, this moment is not just about basketball, it is about showcasing the true value and potential of female athletes. I have always said that women's sports are an incredible investment opportunity. I am excited to partner with Larry. You think about the name Larry, even connected with basketball, right? You think about Larry Bird, okay? But Larry and all of Canada and creating this new WNBA franchise and legacy. Williams, one of the greatest tennis players in history, will play an active role in future jersey designs. We'll probably come back to this article, I'm sure, before too long. Let's play this right here. Okay, and that 26 is valuable in this decode. Even Toronto Tempo with the double T's, she's joining Larry. What was the guy's name? Tattenbaum or whatever. That's another T like Toronto Tempo, and remember a T like tennis. All right, here we could play this other video clip. Okay, and again, Tempo tennis, and one more time. I mean, if you're here just for the story, you think it's all real. Welcome, but you may have came to the wrong place. As I said, I break down these stories and articles. Every now and then I have a video get thousands of views. I don't know if they're bot comments, but then you'll get the comments like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I mean, the stuff is not that hard to understand, okay? Look at tennis equals 27. The team announced Monday that Serena Williams is joining the ownership group. Monday equals 27 like tennis, and that's in two ciphers Monday, and you get 72 in there as well, the reflection. Look at Serena Williams, her last birthday there. the 270th day of the year, like 27. You see the 27 right in there, okay? Tennis, 27. Monday, 27. Her birthday, 270th day of the year, like 27. Tennis also equals 81, and she's born in 81, okay? The 62's been popping up a lot. 60, 61, and 62. Here we go again. I mean, we just had the 60, the 61st, and the 62nd day of the year. No coincidence the number keeps popping up. But notice Monday was March 3rd, the 62nd day of the year. Serena equals 62, also 26, and she's born on the 26th of September. And you see the cipher breakdown there. That's as simple as ABC123, and that's what it is. You see reduction has the 26. You see J, the 10th letter, that would become 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. K, the 11th, 1 plus 1 is 2. L, the L is the 12th letter, so 1 plus 2 would be 3. That's if you're doing reduction, which you see reduction, you get 26 right there. Okay, so it's just 4 base ciphers. You see the 26 and the 62 hit one more time. And remember this, they will begin play in the 26th season, 2026. Right? 26 is huge with basketball. I mean, if you're speaking about the NBA, Jordan equals 26 and 62. Bryant equals 26. RIP to Kobe Bryant on the 26th day of January back in 2020. Okay, 26, a big number with basketball. The 26th season, notice the article updated 11:26 a.m. And this, you see the article date 3/3, March 3rd there? And the story, right? Monday, March 3rd. That's a big day. That's Jason Tatum's birthday. Celtics. Also Cam Jordan's birthday, March 3rd, 3/3. That's just kind of off the top of the head there. But you see, even the article updated 11:26 a.m. This will be the 2026 season. And then you get Larry Tannenbaum. Larry, again, like Bird, which is interesting with that Jason Tatum Boston connection. And the 3/3, right? Obviously, Larry Bird, number 33. And Jason Tatum is Mr. 33. If anybody out there, you ever do a breakdown on Jason Tatum, you're going to get tons of 33s. Look at this. Monday was 5 months and 5 days after Serena's birthday, and Williams equals 55 in reverse reduction. Notice Larry Tannenbaum. She will partner with Larry Tannenbaum, chairman of Kilmer Sports Ventures for the Tempo. Larry Tannenbaum equates to 57 like Toronto Tempo. And you get all the T's, right? Tannenbaum, Toronto, Tempo. Don't forget with Serena, tennis. To add another T, it starts with the language. A lot of times we don't catch it. It's right in front of our face, okay? Look at Lawrence. This is Lawrence M. Tannenbaum. You see right there? Canadian businessman and chairman of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. He owns a 25% stake in MLSE through his holding company, Kilmer Sports, Inc. Look, he syncs up with basketball by the numbers. Lawrence M. Tannenbaum, 185 and 68 like basketball. Notice WNBA, you also get 68 in the reverse cipher. Larry Tannenbaum also equates to 87 in reverse reduction. You see, Larry would be 34, Tannenbaum 53. And it's the same thing how you reduce it, but it's the alphabet in reverse where Q is the 10th letter. So 1 plus 0 is 1, and then so on, okay? Larry Tannenbaum, 87. His birthday is the 8th day of the 7th month, 87. What do you think about that? He's born in 45. Let's go to the calculator real quick. Because remember, Serena Williams is born in 81. Don't forget, tennis equals 81 in two ciphers. Okay? And there's that 27. Remember, tennis has that 27 as well. And Monday, 27. Serena's birthday, the 270th day of the year, like 27. Okay? Don't forget that. But this guy even syncs up with basketball, as you see right there. And that's amazing, isn't it? Even his first and last name, no matter how you run his name, you see Lawrence, Larry, it all connects. And that's amazing, isn't it? 8th day of the 7th month birthday, Larry Tannenbaum, 87. And I think this is interesting. I told you these birthdays factor in here. Okay? It's a 128-day span from Monday with this announcement Serena's joining the ownership group. 128-day span from Monday to dude's birthday. 128. Serena Williams equals 218. You get the same numbers. Look at 128 days is the same as 18 weeks, 2 days, 182. So you see how this works, right? 182, 128, 218. Shout out to Richard West. If you're watching, check this out. Look at that photo of Serena, I guess, right there. It says 726. That's your birthday, Richard West. And then isn't that amazing? You get the 128 right there. Another shout out Richard, right? Richard equals 128, but 128, an important day with Richard as well. All right. So isn't that amazing? If you're watching, Richard, look, you're going to see the 726 with that date with your birthday, Richard, and then you're going to see that 128, which connects to you as well. Okay. And that's for Richard there. Shout out to you if you see this. You see that? That's amazing. And you see how 128, 218, 182, amazing, right? Look at Canadian equals 169 in reverse. 169, tempo 69 right there. And look at Serena's last birthday left 96 days in the year. So that's not really that complicated, right? 69, 69, 96. Right? So that's pretty simple. And let's scan the article again. Let's take this Kilmer Sports Ventures right here. Tannenbaum, chairman of Kilmer Sports Ventures, and let's go ahead and toss that in the calculator here. And look, you see that again with those numbers. You see this? 92. And then when you see 299, look at it backwards. 992. Even over here, look, 241. 124. Isn't that amazing? We were just kind of speaking on that. I don't notice anything big with the numbers I see there. Well. Yes, I do. Kilmer Sports Ventures, 92. Serena Williams, 92. What is Kilmer Sports Ventures? Okay, Tempo Basketball Club Inc., Kilmer Sports Ventures. Kilmer, whatever that is. But they say the dude's synced up with that, right? So, man, on the fly, look at that again. 9292, and you can see how that connects to that 299 as well. So that's pretty damn cool right there. Okay, let's go back to the article. Williams made her professional tennis debut at age 14 at a tournament in Canada. Wow, I wasn't aware of that until now. In 1995. And I'm telling, so she's got this connection with Canada, and I guess that's going to follow her throughout her ventures, right? And her last event was at the 2022 US Open. Williams won 23 Grand Slam single titles, the most by a woman in the sports open era, plus another 14 major trophies in women's doubles alongside her older sister Venus. So you get another 14 major trophies, it says, and she made her debut at age 14. Serena is a champion, said Tempo president. Look, you get another T. Teresa Resch. So you get Teresa, Toronto, Tempo, Tannenbaum, tennis. All of this stuff, right? All by the language. She's the greatest athlete of all time, and her impact on this team and this country is going to be incredible. She set the bar for women in sport, business, and the world. And look at Diana Taurasi right there with her retirement. She plays for the Mercury, and Serena's sister is Venus. Do you get it? Venus, Mercury. Come on, right? And a woman athlete, great accomplishments. She retired, and you see Serena now moves on to this new time in her life, right? With this partnership with this new WNBA team, okay? So that's amazing, right? We're thrilled to be marking the lead up to International Women's Day with this announcement. Oh, okay, we have International Women's Day. When is that? When is International Women's Day? International Women's Day date? March 8th? Okay, so March 8th, so like 38. If you look at that March 8th, the third month, the eighth day, that's big with basketball as well, because the NBA was named the NBA August 3rd in history, 8-3. You see that? And we're speaking of the WNBA now, and you get the 38 connection, but it's with International Women's Day, as they mentioned in our article. You see, the NBA was created the third day of the eighth month, right there. And you see how that connects with the third month, eighth day, and how that factors into our story here. Amazing. Something else I noticed over here, the NBA was created in 1949. I just dropped the Dolly Parton RIP to her husband video, Carl Dean, and Dolly Parton, it says, has 49 albums. And they met at the Wishy Washy Laundromat. Wishy Washy kind of sounds like Washington. Washington equals 49. And don't forget, Washington Commanders trending with the trade as they acquire Deebo Samuel from the 49ers. Okay, Washington 49, NFL equals 49, Super Bowl equals 49, Eagles won the Super Bowl, right? Eagles equals 49. Okay, so again, just some more proof this stuff is all connected by the numbers. Okay. Williams is the latest former pro athlete to join a WNBA ownership group. Magic Johnson, Tom Brady, Dwayne Wade, Renee Montgomery already are owners. So you see, you get some football in here as well. Williams' husband, Alexis.
Please unlock the device to continue.
Wow, that's amazing. Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian, donated millions of dollars to Virginia's women's basketball program last year. He graduated from the school. And I'm glad they brought him up because let's look him up real quick. So look how smooth this is going. And we also go on the fly. I'm not afraid to go on the fly because it hits all the time, you know. And I'm not saying this is gonna hit. I'm just saying, look at her husband's born in 83. Okay? Her husband's born in 83. And we just went over that. International Women's Day, the 8th day of the 3rd month. And the NBA created the 8th month, 3rd day. You see, we just went over that and it hits right away. American internet entrepreneur and investor. It hits every time. It hits every time. You know what I'm saying? It hits every time, y'all. Here's Larry Tannenbaum. That last name sounds familiar. I just can't figure it out. The last name sounds like another last name in sports. Isn't there like a Mike Tannenbaum? Who is that, real quick? There is. I wonder if there's a relation. Look, with football. That's interesting. And look at here, Mike Tannenbaum. Notice how he's born in 69. And he's born on the 14th on Valentine's Day. Remember, Serena began at age 14. And it said something about 14 titles or something like that. Remember? Look at, this guy's born in 69. And remember, tempo equals 69. The team name, Toronto, tempo 69, Canadian 169. Serena's last birthday, leaving 96 days in the year. So these names really do factor in here. I told you it's with the language, okay? So I hope y'all understand what I just showed you, okay? Right? I mean, it's pretty undeniable if you ask me. And you see Serena, age 43, right there. All right. Let's take another look over here and we can bounce. Larry Tannenbaum is age 79. Scroll down a little bit. Okay. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just do we have another? Let's play this again. Right? Okay, so again, drop some comments. I appreciate some of the viewership. It appears to be going up. I don't know if it's just a number that they're putting there, to keep us intrigued in putting this information out there. But I guess I do finally, I appreciate it. Right? That's how powerful this is. Remember Drake? He had that, was it a song or an album called Views? That was quite some years back, you know. Well, it does matter because I even do these breakdowns, and we want to see that number. We want to see that people possibly are watching this because this information really does need to get out there. Look at this script, okay? And every day this hits. The 26 very heavy here, along with the 62. That's about 6, 7, 8 breakdowns in a row where I'm seeing the 60, the 61, and the 62. And it's lining up with the 60, the 61st, and 62nd day of the year. Even in the NBA right now, a lot of the teams have played 60, 61, and 62 games on the season. And now we get this WNBA story. Again, tennis, Tempo, Toronto, Tannenbaum, and WNBA, W like Williams. I showed you the William connection with the Kroger former CEO, and Jimmy Johnson's got William in his name with those characters. So Serena Williams joins ownership group of Toronto Tempo, the WNBA's first Canadian franchise, with all the Canadian stories that are popping right now in this stupid ass supposed like little beef thing with the US, and booing their anthems and all that. A bunch of nonsense. But shout out to y'all. This is Daily Decodes 812. Until next time, peace.